All right, everyone, we are going into our live CFM match. This is against my good buddy Marcus, and this is all last minute. So live CFM match, and let's get our unis. And this is in our Madden franchise league. So let's rock and roll. And the franchise league is pretty cool. It's a little different. So if you never participated in the franchise league, it's really, really different. And so playing against my good buddy Marcus, longtime friend of mine, went to high school together, played a little ball together. Pretty cool guy. We've always been like Madden rivals. We actually started this thing, man, when we were playing in the NCAA when the EA had that out. And so this has always been a fun head-to-head rival match. So let's dive in and let's see what Marcus has, man. Marcus always comes out in a pretty good offense. So we just have to be very careful of Ezekiel Elliott because he will run him. Good job, Philly. Good job. So Marcus comes out in a tight, and this is where we come out in our dollar. Good blitz. We wanted to give him a good surprise and blitz him. So here we're going to man across the board. And I'm covering anything in the middle. Nice. Good defense. Really good defense. Really good defense. We don't want any unnecessary fumbles. Oh, that was almost when it happened. And so we're going to go on our game plan. We're going to keep it basic and simple. I'm going to go ISO. The strength of this team is not running. So I'm basically going to try and keep it. We'll try to keep it as exotic as possible, basic. We just really want to get some first downs here. Let's see where we're going to go. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, she is. And we picked up Metcalf in free agency. So that was a pretty good pickup for us. So we want to make sure we are taking our time. And definitely taking our time in scoring here. Second and 9. And we'll make it a good 3rd and 2. All right, let's see how we're looking in. All right, he's able to get a good stop. It's a 4th and 1. And we are able to pretty much, I mean, we're just running like a regular, normal offense. Not anything too exotic. Took advantage of some broken tackles there. All right, good touchdown. Good touchdown. Good touchdown. And it was just being patient, not trying to take anything too deep. Just being patient, being efficient, and just taking what he gives us. A lot of times in CFM games, you got to do that because you're playing. It's almost like you're playing regs. We did pick up Metcalf, which is good. All right, so that puts us in the driver's seat, and so that gives us some really good momentum too. So with that, because we got the momentum stick here, we really have to get a stop right here. Getting a stop right here on Marcus puts a lot of pressure on him. And so we do not want to give up any one play touchdowns. We don't want to take a lot of chances on blitzing. We'll do it probably on 3rd down. So we're going to come out here, we're going to base him, and we're going to have him try and beat us without giving up too much deep. So we'll take that. That's a 5-yard play. Way to stay on Zeke. So I think now is probably a good time to run a blitz at him. A lot of times when you call defenses in CFM, and we're not, and like this is not MUT, so this is CFM. So we are playing with regular squads. So this is CFM. That's how CFM goes. All right, so we don't want to give him any time here. That's a good call. That's a really good call by him. It's a really good call by him. It's a really, really good call. So that's a smart call. All right, good coverage. That's a good coverage sack by us. Really good defense. Just kind of anticipating, knowing he wants to pass it. So in this gun tie situation, I am sending some heat. Yeah, we knew we were going to give up an angle route. I kind of figured I was. According to defense, trying to blitz, trying to be too greedy in blitz, which probably should have dropped back and zoned him. All right, he's going to go full house wide. That's a good play call by him. So we gotta kind of play semi-aggressive here. Can Zeke punch it in? I don't know. Zeke did punch it in. So we gave up a touchdown, which we didn't want to do, but we still in the driver's seat, meaning that we can score. You know, we got to score back and forth. We gave up some big plays. That post route was something that should have thought better on. But good pass by him. Good pass by Marcus. I mean, he's a smart player. So, and we've kind of played each other off and on. So we kind of got a feel for what we like, for what each other like to do. So in games like this, it's going to come down to being a chess match. And Marcus is pretty, like I said, he's a smart player. Like he's not the type of player that you just kind of can come out and do the same thing over and over with. So I kind of got to keep him guessing if I possibly can. Oh, Slim Reaper almost returned one. I'm not too confident about Philly's running back. He's pretty cool, but I'm not like sold on him in any way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not terribly sold on him. So I kind of anticipated a blitz coming in there. I mean, you see I form, you just want to blitz it. I'm going to see how he plays a read option. Which is that was a good first down by Jalen Hurts. We got holding. Either holding or pass interference. Which one was it? Oh, it's a holding. Come on. Oh, and interception. That was terrible. So we have now given control back to Marcus, and that was not good. So we got to go a little conservative and see if we can try to get the ball back. That was a pass I should not have forced. Nice. Nice one, Reddick. All right, so here, here we rely on our man-to-man defense to get us out of trouble. And by him changing the play too much, they managed to back him up a little bit further. We just basically want to play anything in the middle. Interception right here would be good. We already played that pretty decent. So what we wanted, and you know, Marcus is going to read the field. He did a good job pretty reading it. That was what he had open. We don't want to take a chance of Slim Reaper fumbling. So what we want to do here is we're going to go into probably one of my main sets here. So I'm going to audible. And we need to kind of move him around the field. Excuse my, I still got a cold a little bit. So I'm going to go with an inside zone. And we'll use that to kind of keep him at bay a little bit. So the inside zone works pretty good. Way to avoid the first person. And DK Metcalf with the over the head catch. That's a good ag. Good aggressive catch. And you want to look for the one-on-one matchups, honestly. And that was one-on-one jump ball. So it was a 50-50 ball. Was it covered? Yep. But if you got DK Metcalf 6'3", one-on-one with anybody, you just throw that ball. And you just go up and give him an opportunity to make a play. So yeah, it was covered. So good coverage by Marcus. But at the same time, I'm looking at matchups, and I just wanted to give him an opportunity to make a play. And he did a pretty good job making a play. All right, so we don't want to give up anything really deep here. So in this case, I'm going to go cover 2 man across the board. Good free form passing by him. Marcus had a wide open Ezekiel Elliott. He had a really wide open Ezekiel Elliott. Thank goodness he didn't see him, but he had a wide open Ezekiel Elliott. So field goals, we don't mind giving up. We just do not want to give up a touchdown. And we got him out of field goal range. So anything he catches here, he's going to have to catch it out of bounds. I'm lurking middle. And he doesn't have enough time. All right, so we're going to half up 7, and we get the ball back. So gives us a lot of opportunity to put some pressure on him. He has been really throwing it medium, so we're going to set our focus on nets. Going to defend his medium pass. So pretty good defense to get him out of field goal range. So our focus here is on ball control. We want to control the clock. We want to go up 21-7, and we want to force him to score in a hurry and make fast decisions. So what we want to do is we want to score, but we want to also get a nice time of possession out here. We don't really want to just burn the clock, but we, at the same time, run this offense. We just really, really, really want to put a lot of pressure on him to have to perform. Now, that's a good run by Miles Sanders. So a lot of things we're going to do, we're going to be a little bit basic here. Now, I do not want to run to Micah Parsons' side. He is a beast. Micah Parsons is a beast, man. I don't want to run to his side for any reason at all. That is a good run by Mr. Miles Sanders. Really, really good run. So we are strategically running away from Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons is a beast. He could cause us a fumble. We don't want to run anywhere near that animal. So as he sits on the far side here, I'm not looking to run anything at him. I will play action and see what I have on the play action side, which is a pretty good thing. So, but at the same time, we are not trying to mess around with Micah Parsons. He is pretty much an animal. We're gonna go ISO, run this up the middle. I will have to unfortunately mess with Micah Parsons here, and go to his side. But just caught him with a good run up the middle. So again, it's just attacking the edges. That was a really good ball control offense. Well, I'm not gonna say ball control, but we scored not too quickly, and we want to make it very difficult for him to score. So that part I'll take. But like I said, Marcus is a really good player. A lot of respect for Marcus. And you know what? Truth be told, Marcus is new to this game, pretty just like I am. So it's see, this is what I do not want to happen. And that is what I don't want to happen, and it happened. That is like the one thing I don't want to happen is a return kick, because it just, I don't like the pressure. So from here on out, we got to be careful kicking to him. That was not something we wanted. I know he's celebrating big time off of that. So game plan stays the same. I still want to be able to control the ball. I do not want any turnovers. So far, I had one turnover. I don't want any more in the second half. So we're going to have to keep him kind of guessing in our offensive playbook, because Marcus does make really good adjustments. So first time I came out in I form, I'm going to come out in something a little different now, because of, just adjusting. So I'm going to hit him with a little halfback base. I'm figuring he's playing me for the pass. And Miles Sanders is running pretty good here. I got to give it to him. He is running. He's really having a good day running. So what we want to do basically here is that was almost a bad play. So I'm going to go formation audible here, because I'm not happy with what I see. And I'm going to force Marcus to make adjustments on the fly. And again, we're gonna run off rhythm too. So if we go shotgun, we're gonna try to go different formations to go off rhythm. He's in a position to where he wants to blitz. He just shifted his line. I don't want to run a Micah Parsons, but he got blocked, so I will take a run at Micah Parsons. Again, it's not the ideal situation to where I want to run at him, but in some cases, you got to do it. So let me see how his flats is looking. All right, so he's out there in the flats. So I'm going to run this directly up in Lane Johnson. DeMarcus Lawrence made a good tackle here. So now we're 3rd and 5. And at 3rd and 5, there's going to be a quick hike pretty much. And I was just basically looking for a first down line. So back in I form. And good protection. I mean, we haven't had any sacks here, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, I don't want to. I do not want to challenge him at all. So that is the biggest thing about me running with him, is I don't want to challenge Micah Parsons. All right, cool. So we're keeping it at 3rd and 7, which is good. Marcus was almost there. He was almost there. So, and I'm getting in the rhythm of when I go to these formations, he definitely believes there's going to be a pass. So I need to start going these formations and running out of them, which is what I'm going to do now. All right, good play. Another score by Metcalf. Caught him in the middle of audible, so just hiked it and was able to get it out to Metcalf. And good thing we threw a high ball because that could have been picked had we thrown a regular pass. So high balling is definitely good. You got to know when to throw that high ball. A sharp pass would have been picked by Marcus. Definitely would have been picked. So good high ball. Marcus has to score 14 points in a quarter, has to stop me. So again, it's just making it difficult for him to do so. And he had his chance when he picked us. I thought it was going to be pretty tough, but we were able to stop him from scoring. So we want to make him work down the field. We want his offense to work. So we're not going to even kick it to Pollard again. If we're going to kick it, he's going to have to run it in an area that we want to run it at. So I am okay with him running it here because my defense is pretty much set up and he has the sideline. So the sideline, I'm actually using it as a means to be an extra defender. I kicked it down the middle. I don't want to do that anymore. So it's either sideline or run to the teeth of my defense. Now he has 7 minutes. So Marcus is probably going to have to pass. And so I'm going to go and attack him in dollar. I'm anticipating an out route. So I'm going to play anything across the middle. My responsibility is the middle. So nothing across the middle so far. Oh, I missed that. I couldn't get my guy turned around, but that was my responsibility right there. So I want to play the middle again. Cool. So now we're going to go man. And we are man across the board here. Nice. So you see, he's attacking me across the middle, so I need to watch the middle. Nice. Nice run by Pollard. Makes a second and goal, so we need to get a goal line stance up in here. I should have known Zeke was going to run to the left. All right. That's a pretty fast score. He kept us in a no huddle. He liked what he had. So on that account, we got to score again. But I'm comfortable scoring in that manner. He's going to have to play extremely aggressive. But I mean, like I said, Marcus is a pretty good player. So good job, good strategy by him to keep me in a no huddle and keep me in that defense. Come on, Slim Reaper. I call him the Slim Reaper. All right. So in this case, we need to get a field goal at the bare minimum, and we need to take at least 3 minutes to score. All right, that was a good one. So we're gonna basically keep this on the ground. Good stuff. All right, cool. Now we're gonna go shotgun. Perfect. That's a lot of stuff to defend over there. And that was a good run. Miles Sanders had a pretty good game this game. Really good game. Good job, Miles Sanders. And we will put it in the air here. And we just want to get the first down and clock him out here. The game, Marcus. So at this point, we want to force him to burn some timeouts and play a smart game. And I'm happy. Am I happy with getting a field goal right here? I am. I'll take a field goal right here. But we'll get a touchdown, which is good. So good running by Miles Sanders. Good absolute running. Good running by Miles Sanders. So good game. Marcus made some pretty good plays. I think I made a lot of great plays in the first half that allowed me to play the way I'm playing now. So I'm going to go a little different with Marcus here. I'm going to make sure um, I'm going to bring a little heat at Marcus. I want to force him to go against a blitz. Nice. Oh, I should have been a pick. CJ Gardner Johnson. Nice. He had some pretty good routes. That was a really good route. Oh, come on, number 22. You gotta be able to pick that. You gotta be able to pick that number 22. I don't know what I was doing. Don't know how my man got confused. Come on, dude. Don't get confused. Get the onside kick. Let's call it a game. Way to control the game. Way to control the game, fellas. GG's, Marcus. We're going to play again. GG's. GG's, Marcus. Still a great player, bro. And we'll meet again. This is our first of many, many meetings. Put GG's in the chat. And it was a good game all the way through. So that was my CFM match against my good man Marcus, who pretty good player. Actually, just like myself, he's just adjusting to getting the Madden on next gen. So I think he played a pretty solid game. I think his second half was really good. If I had to evaluate him, he had a really good second half. I think the first possession, just me stopping him on first possession, having him punt, and not being able to capitalize and get any points on the board, kind of hurt him going into the second half. His second half of playing was really, really good. He played a great second half. Really good defense so far. Wow. I mean, look at our completion percentage. We were completing a lot of passes. So I'm at 94% completion. He's at 83. So like I said, it just came down to the fact that I stopped him on his first possession and he wasn't able to get out of the half with more than 7 points. Well, actually, was 7 points. So 7 points going into a second half. He was just in a position where he had to do a whole lot, and I had a big enough cushion to kind of protect the lead a little bit. So, it could have went either way. I think it just comes down to strategy, and it just didn't work out for him this time. But we play again. So I'll